Harrenhal.
I guess we're near it.
River Run.
River Run. Is that new? I don't know if that's new now. It's new. Winterfell. Still on fire.
Is that where Theon is in Winterfell?
I did not think they would let the Iron Islanders leave. Why would they do that? They said that they escaped, but how? How did they get out? We didn't see any Daenerys last episode. Probably see more of her.
Oh, I just noticed on the map. Little things are that girl was wearing around her neck. It was like a chain. Like a hole in a chain. I just noticed that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Bran? No, not Bran. He's always looking in the water. The funeral. Like a Viking burial. Makes sense for river run people.
Mm-hmm.
River people. Oh no. Oh.
You missed.
Oh god.
Getting farther away.
Yeah, it's harder to hit. No.
Are you serious?
Robb's laughing.
Yep. You're wasting time.
Yeah, it's getting harder.
Oh!
Oh. That's his father. I can tell by the way he interacted with him. Or they're related somehow. Oh, he's looking at the wind. He didn't even...
Whoa! He's like there.
Is that her father?
If I may, nephew, I encountered a situation with one of my lieutenants at the stone mill, which may have some bearing upon you.
Shut your mouth about that damn mill. And don't call him nephew. He's your king.
Robb knows I meant him no disrespect.
You're lucky I'm not your king. I'd wave your blunders around like a victory flag.
My blunder sent Tywin's mad dog scurrying back to Casterly Rock with his tail between his legs. I think King Robb understands we're not going to win this war if he's the only one winning any battles. There's glory enough to go around.
It's not about glory. Your instructions were to wait for him to come to you.
I seized an opportunity.
What value was the mill?
The mountain was garrisoned across the river from it.
Is he there now?
Of course not. We took the fight to him. He could not withstand us.
I wanted to draw the mountain into the west, into our country where we could surround him and kill him. I wanted him to chase us, which he would have done because he is a mad dog without a strategic thought in his head. I could have that head on a spike by now. Instead, I have a mill.
Oh, you're messing up.
We took hostages. Willem Lannister, Martin Lannister.
Willem and Martin Lannister are 14 years old.
Martin is 50.
Tywin Lannister has my sisters. Have I sued for peace?
No.
Do you think he'll sue for peace because we have his father's brother's great-grandsons?
No.
How many men did you lose?
208. But for every man we lost, the Lannisters
We
lost.
need our men more than Tywin needs his!
Yeah. That's true.
Sorry, I didn't know.
You would have, right here today at this gathering, if you had been patient.
Seem to be running short of patience here.
You know who isn't? Tywin Lannister.
He's sitting in King's Landing. Sitting pretty. What is Tyrion doing here?
I don't know. The face. Ugh.
Oh, wow. They're all, like, trying to kiss up.
Yes.
Or they're just playing. This is like a little game. This whole scene's great. Oh, so insufferable. She's like, I'm not equal to you guys. I'm my own thing. What's Tyrion gonna do? Okay. So, like, I'm equal to you. I'm equal to Tywin. I'm sitting at the head of the table, too.
Intimate, lovely table. Better chairs than the old small council chamber. Conveniently close to your own quarters. I like it.
What news of Jaime? 20,000 unwashed northerners have known about his escape for weeks. Collectively, you control more spies and informants than the rest of the world combined. Do you mean to tell me that none of you has any notion of where he is?
We are trying, my lord.
Try harder.
In Stark's absence, Roose Bolton holds Harrenhal, which would seem to make him Lord of Harrenhal in practice, if not in name.
Let him have it. The name suits our purposes far more than that useless pile of rubble. The Lord of Harrenhal will make a worthy suitor for the widow Arryn.
For which I am extremely grateful to you, my lord. Lady Arryn and I have known each other since we were children. She has always been positively predisposed toward me.
A successful courtship would make Lord Baelish acting Lord of the Vale.
Titles do seem to breed titles.
You'll leave for the Eyrie as soon as possible and bring Lysa Arryn into the fold. Then the young wolf can add his own aunt to the list of people who've taken up arms against him.
Far be it from me to hinder true love, but Lord Baelish's absence would present certain problems. The royal wedding may end up being the most expensive event in living memory. Not a good time to leave the crown's finances unattended.
Fully agreed. Which is why I'm
Oh,
naming
boy.
you new
She's
Master
just waiting to
of
speak.
Coin.
Master of coin.
It would appear to be a position that best suits your talents.
I'm quite good at spending money, but a lifetime of outrageous wealth hasn't taught me much about managing it.
I have no doubt you will prove equal to this challenge.
Here, here.
Lifted her high in the air. He sniffed and roared and smelled her there. She kicked
Why?
Oh, it's these guys. I didn't know you sang marching songs while marching on horses.
You'd armed me, they never would have taken it.
You were armed when we were taken.
I wasn't chained if my hands weren't bound.
My life I've been hearing Jaime Lannister. What a brilliant swordsman. He was slower than I expected. And more predictable.
I've been sitting in a muddy pen, wrapped in chains for the past year.
And I'm a woman. I was still beating you.
You were not beating me.
Maybe you were as good as people said. Once. Maybe people just love to owe the famous name.
When we make camp tonight, you'll be more than once. None of these fellows ever been with a noble woman. You'd be wise not to resist.
Would I?
You'll knock your teeth out.
You think I care about my teeth?
No, I don't think you care about it. Fight them. They will kill you. Do you understand? I'm the prisoner, not you. Let them have what they want. What does it matter?
What does it matter?
Close your eyes. Pretend they're friendly.
If you were a woman, you wouldn't resist.
If I was a woman, I'd make them kill me. I'm not, thank the gods.
Jaime Lannister said that like he cared about her.
Yeah.
So I can walk away then?
These woods aren't safe for Ned Stark's daughter. You're lucky we found you.
Think you're good with that bow, you little twat.
Better than anyone you've ever met.
I like to see a man's face when I put to steal him.
Why? So you can kiss him?
You remember the last time you were here?
Looks like every other shit in on the road.
Now, apologies, but you're one of and I'd rather not see you no more.
Oh!
Watch your head. Up we go! Walk up!
Why did you piss him up?
I baked some brown bread for the innkeep, and she said she never had better. Told Thorol she's keeping me as a payment for all the free meals she's given him. Anyway, it's not me the Brotherhood wants. My brother ain't no king. I'm not Stark of Winterfell.
Fell.
You sure?
I'm sure.
What?
Oh, I made you something.
Oh.
That's nice.
What is
That's
it?
nice.
It's a wolf. Yes, it is.
That's the tail.
Be safe. Yeah, you too. Don't get stabbed. You don't. Burn your fingers.
Goodbye, Hot Pie.
Bye, Arya.
Perfect name for a baker.
Yeah. Wow.
Up you go,
He
little
just
lady.
doesn't want to be a part of that situation with all these people.
That's the best send away.
Yeah.
Oh, smiling.
That's true.
Missed you, Uncle. Father missed you too. On the day you left. Maybe he never said it in so many words.
Maybe. Father was a stubborn old ox. I was surprised when he died. Didn't think death had the patience.
You were with him. The gods I had been. Did you make peace in the end?
After 30 years of fighting, I don't think he remembered what started it. He asked me to stop calling myself Blackfish. Said it was an old joke, and it was never funny to begin with. I told him people had been calling me Blackfish for so long, they don't remember my real name.
The Blackfish.
Every time he would leave for the capital or fight in a campaign, I'd see him off. Wait for me, little cat, he'd say. Wait for me, and I'll come back to you. And I would sit at this window every day when the sun came up, waiting.
She's had to do that her whole life.
Yes, she has.
I wonder, how many times did Bran or Rickon stare across the moors of Winterfell waiting for me to return? I will never see them again.
You mustn't think it. We don't know the truth. They could be in hiding. Robb believes they're alive, and he must go on believing. He's got to remain strong if he's to prevail, and you must remain strong for him.
Yeah.
Glad she has some family.
You're Robb Stark's wife.
Hold still.
Is it true what they say about him?
I don't know. What do they say about him?
That he can turn into a wolf at night.
True.
And he eats the flesh of his enemies.
True. You're a Lannister, aren't you?
Martin Lannister.
Martin Lannister. You've nothing to fear. My husband doesn't eat children. Unless it's a full moon. It's not a full moon tonight, is it?
Playing. And then games.
Oh, yeah.
Always the artists.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. What are these?
It's only horses, no men.
You said there was dead crows.
There was.
How many men were here?
About 300.
And you know what those men are now.
Oh.
They're all the same to meat for their army.
Do you think anyone got away?
It's not impossible. You don't go far betting against moments, but dead or alive. He took a big gamble coming north, and he lost.
Are they saying that they're now whites?
Yeah.
A blue-eyed corpse. He's a long way from home. Talbot, climb the wall. Take a rel and 20 good men. Take this one. He knows Castle Black's defences better than any of us. If it's useful, good. If not, throw him off the wall. See if crows can fly. Friend. Hide near Castle Black. When I give the signal, hit them in the nose. They've got a big old wall to hide behind, but it only guards one side. We'll meet again. Aye, if you do your job. How will we see your signal? Send your eagle above the wall every night. When it's time, I'm going to light the biggest fire the North has ever seen.
Woo!
The wildlings are moving. Nice.
They're back at that place.
Yeah. I mean, Jon Snow's nearby.
What have we here? Frozen crows. We've come a long way. Smaller flock than you went north with. We can talk inside. Oh, can we?
Oh.
He's like, if I don't say yes, they're gonna kill me.
Yes. What you looking at?
Keep your eyes where they belong. They're not for you.
Yeah, just for you, old man.
Pig better than you feed that.
Pig's got value to me. You should all be kissing my feet for letting you in. I'd have turned you all away if I wasn't a godly man. You are a godly man. I am. I got no fear of what's out there. When the white cold comes, swords and cloaks and bloody fires won't help you. Only ones left will be those who are right with the gods. The real gods. Go tell her she can bite down on a rag or she can bite down on my
You are just despicable.
He is.
That's how right there gave birth to a litter of 8. Barely a grunt. But she's almost as fat as this one here. Why don't you dine on him? Carve off what you need as you go. Look at him. He's a walking feast.
Don't choke on your wine.
I don't know if he's drinking wine.
One more push should do it.
The face of unhappiness. Oh no.
God.
I know. He's freeing him.
Yeah.
Wait, why am I happy about this?
I think anyone approves of torture. Doesn't matter what someone's done.
That's right. For sure. Oh, Lord of the Iron Islands for this. We're not in the Iron Islands. Go. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Wow.
What?
That just flipped.
Fires will show me.
How long will you be gone?
I don't know.
You're abandoning me.
I will never abandon you. You are the son of fire. I am sworn to serve you.
Then serve me.
When I return, you'll understand.
My enemies think they've destroyed me. Make me another son.
You don't have the strength. It would kill you.
I'm not so easily killed. Men have been trying for years.
Your fires burn low, my king. There is another way, a better way.
You told me your magic requires a king's blood.
Yes.
I'm the one true king.
You are. But there are others with your blood in their veins. You will sit on the Iron Throne. But first there must be sacrifices. The Lord of Light demands it.
Who are you talking about? Oh my lord.
The walk of punishment is a warning, Your Grace.
To whom?
They're alive and
To death.
Oh my.
Leave this place, Your Grace. Leave tonight, I beg you.
And what is she to do for soldiers? We can find sellswords in Pentos and Mir.
Do we already, Sir Barristan? If you want to sit on the throne your ancestors built, you must win it. That will mean blood on your hands before the thing is done.
The blood of my enemies, not the blood of innocents.
How many wars have you fought in, Sir Barristan? 3. Have you ever seen a war where innocents didn't die by the thousands? I was in King's Landing after the sack, Khaleesi. You know what I saw? Butchery. Babies, children, men, more women than you can count. There's a beast in every man, and it stirs when you put a sword in his hand. But the Unsullied are not men. They do not put cities to the sword unless they're ordered to do so. If you buy them, the only men they'll kill are those you want dead.
Do you disagree, Sir Barristan?
When your brother Rhaegar led his army into Battle of the Trident, men died for him because they believed in him, because they loved him, not because they'd been bought at a slaver's auction. I fought beside the last dragon on that day, Your Grace. I bled beside him.
Rhaegar fought valiantly, Rhaegar fought nobly, and Rhaegar died.
Did you know him well, Sir Barristan?
I did, Your Grace. Finest man I ever met.
I wish I had known him, but he was not the last dragon.
That's a huge statue.
Yes, that is.
Did this one's ears mishear, Your Grace?
They did not.
There are 8,000 Unsullied in Astapor. Is this what you mean by all?
Yes, and the ones still in training as well.
Master Grezin says they cannot sell half-trained boys. If they fail on the battlefield, they will bring shame upon all of Astapor.
I will have them all or take none. Many will fall in battle. I'll need the boys to pick up the swords they drop.
It says you cannot afford this. Your ship will buy you 100 Unsullied because Master Krasner's is generous. The gold you have left is worth 10, but good Master Krasner's will give you 20. The Dothraki you have with you. The Dothraki you have are not worth what they cost to feed, but Master Krasner's will give you 3 Unsullied for all of them. Master Krasner's asks how you propose to pay for the remaining 7,877 Unsullied.
I have dragons. I'll give you one.
You will win the throne with dragons, not slaves, Your Grace. Please.
Oh.
3 dragons.
1.
2.
1.
Oh, she worked so hard to get them back. Now she's just gonna...
I don't.
This is not a good choice.
They want the biggest one.
Done. I'll take you as well. Now, you'll be Master Krasny's gift to me. Token of a bargain well struck.
What are you doing?
Khaleesi, a dragon is worth more than any army. Aegon Targaryen proved that.
You're both here to advise me. I value your advice, but if you ever question me in front of strangers again, you'll be advising someone else. Is that understood? Do you have a name?
This one's name is Missandei, Your Grace.
Do you have a family? Mother and a
I don't
father
know
you'd return
what
to if
she
you had the
was
choice?
thinking there.
No, Your Grace. No family living.
You belong to me now. It is your duty to tell me the truth.
Yes, Your Grace, lying is a great offense. Many of those on the Walk of Punishment were taken there for less.
I offered water to one of the slaves dying on the Walk of Punishment. Do you know what he said to me? Let me die.
There are no masters in the grave, Your Grace.
Is it true what Master Krasny has told me about the Unsullied? About their obedience?
All questions have been taken from them. They obey, that is all. Once they are yours, they will fall on their swords if you command it.
And what about you? You know that I'm taking you to war. You may go hungry, you may fall sick, you may be killed.
Valar Morghulis.
Yes, all men must die.
Oh, is that what
We
that
are not
means?
men.
A surprising place to keep the royal ledgers.
I'm surprised you're surprised. This is the safest place in the city.
Not for bastards.
That's all of them, my lord.
Thank you, my dear. Pod, take them outside. I'll be there in a moment.
Yes, my lord. I hear you owe a significant debt.
Only my life. Not all that significant, I'm afraid.
You should have him knighted.
If only the Master of Coin had such power.
If only. I owe you a significant debt. A red-headed friend. You secured her release when the Queen detained her.
Oh, that. Of course. A simple misunderstanding.
Apparently, Her Grace believed that you two had some sort of special relationship.
We don't. I did fuck her once.
I know.
But we don't.
I know. How would the Queen get that idea?
I know.
Why don't you ask her? Any advice for me on my new position?
Keep a low profile.
If I had a gold dragon, where every time I heard that joke, I'd be richer than you are.
You are richer than I am.
Good point.
They're only numbers. Numbers on paper. Once you understand that, it's easy to make them behave. Trivial, even. You want a real challenge? Try whores.
I've tried quite a few. Lots of work to do. Enjoy the Eyrie.
Come on, I'll meet you later.
He has to manage that and all that. Ooh-wee.
No, he doesn't need it. He's doing all of the
You
books.
think all reading is dull
It's like
reading?
managing.
Opinion I share with some of the finest men I know. The secret history of the Seven Kingdoms is written in these pages. After a long consultation with my colleague, Sir Bronn, I finally found a suitable reward for the services you've provided, over and above what might be considered reasonable. Tell me, Pod, have you ever been with a woman? Be back in time for my supper.
I can time to for my supper.
Pace yourself, lad.
For years,
Pace
I've
yourself.
heard Littlefinger is a magician. Whenever the crown needs money, he rubs his hands together and...
Goodness
poof,
gracious.
mountains of gold.
Let me guess. He's not a magician.
No.
He's stealing it?
Worse, he's borrowing it.
What's wrong with that?
We can't afford to pay it back. That's what's wrong with it. The crown owes millions to my father.
Seeing as it's his grandson's ass, I imagine he'll forgive that debt.
Forgive a debt. My father. A man of the world, you're strangely naive.
I've never borrowed money before. I'm not clear on the rules.
The basic principle is, I lend you money, and after an agreed-upon period of time, you return it with interest.
And what if I don't?
You have to.
But what if I don't?
This is why I don't lend you money. Anyway, it's not my father I'm worried about. It's the Iron Bank of Bravo. To them, tens of millions. If we fail to repay these loans,
God.
the bank will fund our enemies. One way or another, they always get their gold back.
Ah, the return of the conquering hero. Does he have a little jaunt in his step?
The lad's practically skipping.
You were gone a long time. I trust you got your money's worth, or should I say my money's worth? Oh, it was a gift, Podrick. This is more than I give you in a year.
He's a squire. You don't pay him.
Oh, then it's much more than I give you in a year.
I wouldn't take it, my lord. Maybe they're trying to curry some favor with the new master of coin.
Have you ever known a whore to turn down gold? They were happy enough to take it when I gave it to them.
What did you tell them?
I didn't tell them anything.
What did you do to them?
Lots of things.
And they seem to like these things?
Yes, my lord.
Of course they seem to like it. They're paid to seem to like it.
Only they weren't paid.
What are you saying? These ladies enjoyed him so much they gave him the time for free.
Is that what you're telling us? Sit down, Podrick.
Okay, we need details.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Copious details.
Oh my god. Gonna need copious details.
Oh gosh, that's funny. That was great.
I do.
That was an arrow, wasn't that?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. You gotta go. You gotta go. Hunting him down. Ooh, just don't injure the horse, please.
In Game of Thrones, they don't care what they do.
Yeah, no. I'll bet. Ooh. Oh!
Hope that killed you. Just hope it did.
Oh.
We deal with runaways here. Take off his.
What the?
I'm gonna you into the dirt.
No, please! No! No, please!
Who? Oh! Oh! Wait! That's...
Is that the same guy?
His hair looks like it.
You little bastard.
Come, my lord. You're a long way from
Math
home.
isn't mathing.
And winter is coming.
Whoa!
Who is this guy?
I don't know. Holy smokereenies!
My lord, I am Brienne of Tarth. Lady Catelyn Stark commanded me to deliver Sir Jaime to King's Landing.
Catelyn Stark's a treasonous cunt. Orders were to take the Kingslayer alive. Nobody said shit about you.
Oh. Jaime, you warned her.
Her father's Lord Selwyn Tarth. Heard of Tarth? We call it the Sapphire Isle. You know why? Every sapphire in Westeros was mined on Tarth. Sapphires are gemstones, the blue ones. I know what they are. Lord Selwyn would pay his daughter's weight in sapphires if she's returned to him. But only if she's alive, her honor unbesmirched.
Bring her back here!
Oh.
Thank gosh. Oh.
Bird for a fancy man. I hated to read as a child, but my father forced me to study the books every morning before I could practice with sword or horse. Hours every day, holed up in the mace's chambers. I learned a lot of fancy words. I bet you did. Pay your weight in gold gets you back. Be a rich man till the end of your days. Sons will be rich men and land.
Just figured it out.
Titles.
Your face.
The North, you're a smart man. We have the numbers, we have the gold. Aye, you have both. Fighting bravely for a losing cause is admirable. Fighting for a winning cause
Is he gonna do it again?
far more rewarding. Argue with that.
He's talking to him the way he talked to that kid.
Now that we're speaking together man to man, I wonder if you need a chain to this tree? I'm not asking to be freed from my constraints, but if I could sleep lying down, my back would thank you for it. Young and resilient as it was once. None of us are. I'm chained to Jaime from the tree. Suppose you'll be wanting something to eat? Famished, actually. You've got a spare partridge on the fire? I do like partridge. Bring the bird over here, and a carving knife. Will this work as a table, my lord? Yes, this will do nice. On the stump.
Oh boy.
Oh, are they gonna kill him?
What?
You think you're the smartest man there is?
Oh my gosh, it's really? Really?
Alive has to bow and scrape and lick your boot.
It was going too well.
And if you get in any trouble, all you've got to do is say, my father. And that's it. You got something to say.
Oh, that's how you're gonna do it?
You don't want to say the wrong thing.
Ooh.
Nothing without your daddy. Your daddy ain't here. Never forget that.
Yeah, this should help you remember.
What is with the music choice? Anyway. Oh my god.
Y'all prepared me that this is a Game of Thrones, and
yeah,
and shit just happens, and I was like, I got this, guys. I got this.
Yeah.
No,